Alright, so this is the base of the tree. It looks like leaves have kind of went in the bottom now, but it dropped about a foot into the ground. And when it did that, it started leaning. And you can see from the way it's kind of laying on the other trees. It used to stand straight, and well, that tree's got some issues with it as well. But that's not the main problem. The main problem is this one, which is leaning on that one, and that spot about halfway up. So I don't know if you can see there. They indicate that that spot is rotten, and that they have concerns about it breaking there. So from this direction, the tree would fall out here and should be pretty good. The problem is that the tree's to the right, and they cut some of these off already. And the tree to the left is in the way to make is in the way for the fall. It's my understanding. And if they try to cut it at the very bottom rather than topping it, it's going to hit this other tree over here. So they have concerns about that. As far as the issue that they were talking about the last time they were here, is this limb that goes out to the right. And they're worried that they're gonna, if they cut the top off there right beneath that limb, that it's gonna hit this pine tree right here, and then it's gonna cant over into the house. So they wanna cut that, they wanna climb it, cut that limb down, and then top it. And then to do that, they're gonna have to trim out these trees. They're gonna have to trim out the pine tree over here, and they might have to take this limb here off as well. So if you look at the fall path, which would be right in this area, I assume, the trees start to look, the limbs of the other trees start getting in the way. And they're worried that even with a guide rope that it might not fall where it needs to fall, because it's bushy on top. I don't know if you can kind of see the dead spot here a little bit better. Can you see that right there? I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a bad spot in the tree up there, and their concern is that it's going to break or give on them when the tree gets under stress. You see it? I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know how good the video is going to be. But anyway, so this limb, this bottom limb right here that sticks out and goes into that, is the concern. That it's going to hit this other pine tree over here, and when it does, it's going to fall into the house. So they're going to, what they told me was they were going to clip these trees off here, clip these trees off here, and clip that pine tree off there, and they probably were going to take off the ends of this tree as well. So initially, I think that they thought they could just cut the top and let it drop, and then they changed their minds. Let me just get a little bit better angle views of what we got going on here, so you can look at it from different angles. And there's from the corner of the house how it would look from this side. And then here's from the other tree. And then as you walk out into the yard, you can see that if it tries to go this direction, the angle on what's there and what's in the way. And this is about midway in the yard. And then, obviously with all these trees, it's not going to be able to fall this direction. Even if they do cut a bunch of limbs, they'd have to just about cut down these other trees to get it to fall right here along the fence line. So they're going to have to guide it to have it fall out in the middle more. And the concern is that it's going to drop this direction because there's less foliage this way. Over here by the house. Let's just get an angle from here just in case. That helps see it or whatever. But you can see it's laying on the other trees. The other trees are supporting it. And there's some kind of branch up in that tree. It's broken. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, there's another branch there too. But that's what we're looking at. All right. Thanks. Bye.